Hey guys, this is Rachel.
This is Krys.
And this is
This is the ClicheClick.
ClicheClick. Oh, Blanco. Blanco. We're trying to show Blanco. Oh, there he is. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. This way. He wants the treats. We just got some new treats, and so he wants to, like, eat them. We're trying to get him focused in here. See, you kind of see him. Blanco, do you want a treat? Go get your treats. This is going to be a little longer process than we had imagined, but it's okay. It's just our personality. He loves his liver treats. So we just bought this brand. It's called Pet Shop Premium Freeze-Dried Chicken Liver, and this one's his favorite. We just bought it today, and he's already fallen in love with it. And they have a 2 for $8 deal at Walgreens if you're interested. Okay, today we're going to be doing the pet tag. Should we like switch the questions? Like I read question.
Up to you.
I'll just read the questions and you just kind of answer them and we answer them together. Okay, number 1 is, what is your pet's name?
His name is Blanco, and he won't sit still. No, you won't. No, you won't.
Blanco, up here. Blanco.
Blanco.
If you put a treat right there, I wonder if you would do it.
Probably just eat it up.
Yeah, but put it right there.
Right here.
Blanco.
Blanco.
Right here. Okay, Blanco. You'll see him eventually. He'll come over here eventually. We should have started the video earlier because he was standing right here. It's okay, babe. Right, Blanco. Okay, next question. How did you come up with his name?
I came up with his name almost randomly. I was just trying to think of different.
Trying to get him in his face.
Trying to think of different things that would go with the way he looked. There he goes eating the street.
Perfect. That is so perfect. That's the perfect view. Oh my gosh, finally got him. Sorry.
And so, just out of a random draw for names, I just came up with Blanco and just stuck with it. And that's been his name ever since.
This is his dog, but I adopted him with my love. How old is your pet?
He's 13 years old.
No one would have ever guessed he was 13.
I've been told he's a puppy. I've been told he's about 4. Nobody ever guesses 13.
Yeah. He's one of those dogs. We'll get him at the end. When did you get your pet?
I got him July 2nd, 2006 is when I got him.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's over a decade old.
Mm-hmm.
Blanco. There you can kind of see him. He's just enjoying his life. Oh, he loves that liver stuff. Okay, how old were you when you got your pet?
I was 12 years old when I got him. 12 years old.
You're looking at me like we're having a conversation. This is new to him. And Blanco, but Blanco will get used to it. How did you get your pet?
How did I get it? My dad just brought him home one day. And just kind of surprised us. We weren't expecting to get a dog, and he just walked home with one.
Good boy. Your breath stinks. He's right in the video.
Oh, yeah,
so
it's
good
perfect.
right now.
Yeah.
What is your pet's favorite food?
His
Well,
favorite food?
he loves
He has
that.
a lot of different favorite food. I would say treats are his favorite.
Oh, and he loves the bacon treats.
Bacon
I forget
treats?
what the brand was called. It's like a big blue package.
It wasn't. It was like an off-brand.
It was?
It was an off-brand. I don't
Oh.
remember which one it was. But it was like a bacon flavor. Anything with bacon or chicken flavor, he really loves.
Yeah.
Actually, these are chicken flavor right here.
These are actually training treats.
And
But we
these,
bought them because we know he loves chicken.
and these are chicken liver. So.
And I think
Still in the
chicken
chicken
liver
family.
tastes horrible. I mean, smells horrible, but he loves it, and it makes his breath stink.
Oh, that's the thing with dogs. The more it stinks, the more they're gonna like it. So.
What is your pet's favorite game?
What is
That's a
his
good
favorite
one.
game? He loves chasing a tennis ball. That was his favorite thing. And just throw the tennis ball and just run like that. Just like one of these. See if I can get
See,
him.
he's watching.
He actually ran over there. He's actually looking right at me. Look at him, look at this ball. I mean, it's off camera, but...
I can try and get
Anyway.
it. Yeah, he's just kind of enjoying his best days. Oh, you're not in it. Oh, you good boy. You good boy. He's got his little brand new bed here. Just loving himself right now. We put a little cute bandana on because he was so cute.
Oh, you thought I was playing.
We're
I
not
tried to get him to sit.
playing.
I tried to get him to sit.
Oh, that's what you were doing.
Yeah, I was trying to get him to sit.
He probably thought you were like playing something.
Mhm.
Okay. What is your favorite thing to do together?
My favorite thing to do with him is to either just walk him or have me and her just walk him or spend time with him. I think that's
My
what I love.
favorite thing is going to the park with him, and he smells other dogs' butts. He gets to know them more. And also, I love cuddling with him. He's so cute. Or like when we drive him back here from his grandma's house, he loves to just sit there and just cuddle with me in the car. It's the sweetest thing. I think he's getting some water.
Getting some more.
Do you go outdoors, and where do you go?
Yeah, we go outdoors. We obviously.
Go to
She
the
just
park
said we go to the park.
all
but
the time when the weather's very nice.
If not, we walk him around the neighborhood.
Yeah. And he loves being outdoors because he loves to chase the squirrels.
He loves chasing squirrels. He loves chasing chipmunks. Anything that runs and that's about his size, pretty much loves to chase.
One thing that he's afraid of is bags and boxes.
That is true.
He's
He's
terrified.
terrified of those things.
And balloons.
And balloons.
Blanco. Come here, boy. Where are you going, bud? This is your video. Okay, the next one says, what is a bad habit your pet has?
A bad habit?
Eating tissues.
I was gonna say eating tissues.
He does that all the time.
He will steal tissues from the trash can and actually eat it.
He also
Yes, you do.
he also has a bad habit with wiping his body on other animals' pee.
Yeah, he'll scent something in the grass, and I guess just some sort of doggy intuition. You can tell that that's not my smell, so he just decides to rub it out. So he'll just kind of slide his body like that.
He's silly, Blanco. Okay. What is the best thing about your pet?
The best thing about him,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I think the best thing is just having him here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just love, I love him. And he's brought so much joy into my life.
Yeah, my favorite thing would have to be, I talk to him, and when I talk to him, he like gives me this look like he's talking to me. That's my favorite part about him. It's like he's talking to me. It's like I don't know, and he's very loyal, and he's always there for you. Very good boy. And he will not turn his booty on you. Okay, what is the naughtiest thing your pet has ever done?
I would say there was a day that we left him home for a little bit too long, and when my dad actually came home, he found that there was somebody had peed on the bed. I'll just put it that way.
Oh my god.
Somebody had peed on the bed.
Did you pee on the bed? like, I think we left him a little too long that day, too. He pooped on the floor. Oh, remember that one thing? We were playing ball with Blanco, and he got so excited that he started dripping pee along the carpet. He's silly. What is the funniest memory involving your pet?
Oh man, there's been so many. I think the one thing I thought was really funny when he was younger, there was a bird that was in the yard that must have been injured, and I think he wanted to get it, just like to catch it and do what doggies do with birds that are just in the yard. So we figured that the bird was gonna die, and we just basically we buried it in a spot on the other side of our yard, and which is sort of like in a neutral area in between like houses. And the next day I let my dog out to go outside, and when I looked out the door, I saw that it looked like he had these like black stripes on him, and I didn't know why. And I was thinking maybe he was rolling in the dirt or something. So I went to go get a closer look at him, and it turns out he actually dug under the fence and then went to where the bird was, dug the hole open, and got the bird out of the hole. And that was the funniest thing I saw.
He's such a silly dog. What is the best memory involving your pet?
The best memory? I think the best memories that don't involve anything like really funny, it would be just whenever we go on vacation and we just come back for a while, and he's just so happy to see me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love seeing that, you know.
You think you're playing. Good boy. You're playing with your zombie friends. It would be good if we got a video of him playing with this toy on camera. That would be so cute. Okay, the next one is, what is the hardest thing about being a pet owner? That's a good one. Question.
I think the hardest thing, honestly for me, I think the hardest thing is just trying to always make sure his needs are satisfied. Well, obviously having difficulties in communications, because you can't just say like, hey, I'm feeling tired today, or I'm feeling a little stressed out or something. It's always like a constant like interpretation of things.
I don't have a dog yet, but I feel like the training would be hard.
Honestly, training might be kind of. It's not.
I feel like potty training would be hard for a puppy.
It's something to get used to. I'll put it that way.
What is the most rewarding thing about being a pet owner?
Oh, just the love and affection that they give you.
I think of it as my best friend, and you can tell anything to them and they won't tell anybody. And they never judge you, and they always will love you. And also, for some reason, when I rescue a dog, which I will in a few months, I feel like I'm rescuing, like I'm loving them when they weren't loved or whatever, and I feel like they love me when I feel like I'm not being loved. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Does your pet have a nickname? Yes. You start.
I wouldn't say he has any formal nickname. You just calling him shorthand things like Blanco or
Blanky.
I called him Agoron for a while, which is a Spanish word for cotton.
Oh, you're a happy dog right now, aren't you?
I had a friend that called him Snuffleupagus for a while.
Yeah, I like to call him Blanc, baby Blanco. Blancs. Blanc. A bunch of different things. I just love him.
A lot?
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear.
And when he gets his haircut, he's the fuzzy wuzzy with no hair.
Have you taught your pets any tricks?
Yeah, we've taught him to sit. I've taught him how to walk. Well, actually, my dad taught him how to walk with off leash, and I kind of learned from him how to do that. So.
Ready, boy? He's gonna show you his stuff. Blanco. Sit.
Good boy.
Good boy. Good boy. He's a really good boy. He's always been so good. I don't think he's ever done anything bad enough to make me not love him. He's just so cute. He's like a child. That's how I think of it. Oh, Wonky. You're such a good boy. Good boy. Aww.
And that's my dog.
Yep, and that's the end of the pet tag. I just want to introduce you guys to our favorite little baby. He's licking my fingers.
This sounds like treats. There he is.
I think he knows now. He keeps looking up at the camera. Because he sees us looking. Where you going, bud? You gonna sit cute and petite?
He's all over the place for the street.
He really loves those treats.
He really loves them. We literally got these today.
Those are freeze-dried ones.
I wonder what this. Oh yeah.
I'm taking the time.
Well, that's it for today.
Yep. Subscribe to our channel if you want more Blanco videos and cute little couple videos. We're gonna do like probably food challenges, and I'm gonna do like beauty reviews because I just like doing those on the side. All right, bye guys.
Bye.